Huzzah! Here we go. Ace Attorney, Investigations 2.
Yeah.
Eureka!
Thank you. Yes, very nice.
So, we had a rather dramatic turn of events in our last episode. We were interrogating some of the other prisoners to kind of work out what happened in the lead up to the murder, and then along comes these two people. We have oh god, I'm gonna get mixed up now with the names. We have Verity Gavel.
Sorry, yes, let me. It's this button, and then it's this button, and then it's this button.
Yes, Verity Gavel, who is a member of the, as we have it here, Committee for Prosecutorial Excellence. Essentially, the bar for prosecutors in this universe. And then we have one of their kind of rookies, one of their kind of in trainings, Eustace Winner, who Gavel decides, for reasons as yet unknown to us, we need to be taken off the case, and their committee-appointed prosecutor put on.
He's better. He's just better than you. I'm sorry.
He's not done anything.
He's just better than all of you.
I'm just better in like just normal terms.
Would you call him the best?
I might even call him
the best, even.
The best, even.
The best at his job.
Well, actually, I'm lying when I say that they didn't give us reasons. What Gavel said was it was in light of Miles's actions during the first case.
Yeah, we did kind of.
I have told you before, Miles.
International laws and stuff.
Miles,
yeah,
you are an attorney, not an investigator, and yet you.
And yet, I keep finding myself at fucking crime scenes.
Yes, you know you have to know.
I am.
Yes, you have
invited to every single crime scene I've been to.
But you can walk away.
I do not choose to be there.
Walk away. You have legs. I have seen them. They are even animated in this game. The first time you have
Maybe
animated.
You should reflect on that, Edgeworth.
Do some reflection.
Yeah, so we're here. We're because we've been.
So
taken
what
off.
then happened? Yeah, we got taken off the case, and then what happened? Because what happened then in the interim is that this poor soul over here in the corner, Simeon Saint, got arrested in relation to the murder. Now, we spoke with them in the detention center. They could not hurt a fucking fly.
That is like the world's sweetest man.
This is clearly nowhere even close to being the true suspect, right?
He has too much anxiety to murder anyone, honestly.
Classic
So
Ace Attorney.
we had a rather delightful moment of Miles, your phoenix is showing. Where Miles hears what this man has to say, immediately decides, I believe that you didn't do it, so I'm going to do whatever is within my power to prove it. And what eventually happens is they go to the prison, and much akin to what happened with Franziska back in the first game, Miles kind of offers himself up to be the assistant of what's his face? Fender, thank you.
Indeed.
So that we're essentially working for him on the defense's side, so that through that we can get our access to the crime scene. So here we are, and now we have been greeted by this
this motherfucker.
blast from the past. Although technically not a blast from the past for Miles.
Yeah, he's just kind of... He doesn't know who this guy is. He just kind of...
If you have been following along with us since the beginning, and I mean the very beginning, before I was even a part of this.
Oh yeah, this was like first case. This is like vintage disaster lawyer.
Yes.
It's just me and Aaron.
This guy is.
Yes. First ever murderer, ever culprit, ever witness, ever... Yeah.
When it was just me and Aaron getting bored during lockdown.
Oh, those were the days.
I know. To voice like 7 characters each.
Yes, it's a lot more laid back now.
We've come a long way, folks.
We have. With that in mind, who would like this guy?
I mean, he's got a Thylacine shirt.
Who was it that played last time?
I think it must have been you last time because I was fiending.
Yeah, point. I mean, I could do it again. Ish, probably.
If you want to. But, you know.
Or do we have anyone for Ned? Because
Oh yeah, Ned.
I've got the best. You are now the best lawyer in the
The
world.
best.
So is this me or?
Plunge
Yeah.
Ned into the deep end. Here you go. Have a go.
Yeah.
First
Yeah.
speaking line on the street. If you
There is
want,
no
it's up
wrong
to
or
you.
right.
I'm just getting his vibes. They're kind of all over.
He's very sort of sycophantic.
Okay, gotta Google that word.
Oh, sorry. I don't know how to describe that, actually.
Hang on, give me a moment.
He's quite the suck up
Yes, a people pleaser. And
to a fault.
short temper.
Yes,
And also,
very much so.
he did do a murder.
He did indeed.
He did do one murder.
Just the one, as a treat.
As a treat. Larry Butts' girlfriend, yeah.
Do you have any idea how little that narrows it down?
I'm like 18 of them at this point.
Oof.
Point taken.
Weapons grade euphonium.
Okay.
You good?
Yeah, just nervous.
You ready for this?
Hello. Yes, sir. Hello.
I like it.
I hear you wish to speak with me.
Alex.
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 What?
It's your line, dear.
I said the fucking line.
No, we did not hear a
did you?
word.
It's not my. Yes, I did. I did.
Can you do
What?
it again for the B-roll? Sorry.
Not exactly the hardened criminal you were expecting, is he? My name is Miles Edgeworth. I'm a public prosecutor.
Prosecutor, you say?
Not today, you aren't.
Shit, yes.
Eddie Fender, attorney at law.
Defender. I'm sorry, keep slicking me.
What
It's so
happened to being too scared to handle this?
He lied.
Did, yeah.
Listen, sorry about my pal here. He gets the weirdest ideas. Prosecutor indeed. That'll be the day. He's actually just an associate. Jeez, Miles, get a grip, will ya?
No. Aaron, right now I am getting an ad on your
You're getting an
Stream.
ad on Twitch.
yeah, I'm getting an ad.
Oh,
What?
damn.
I turned
For
those,
Salem's
Can you
Lot.
pay for this?
I turned those off, man. I thought I turned
Well-
ads off.
Oh, right.
Gotta get that dollar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's the thing. I don't think he's getting the dollar. That's what I.
Where's my dollar?
Yeah.
Where is your dollar?
Damn.
Oh, he's right. I mustn't forget that I'm a defense attorney's assistant for the time being.
Earnings.
Wow,
Wait.
seems like you have a lot of baggage about being a defense attorney. You want to talk about that?
No.
It looks
Okay.
like we've earned 6 cents in the last 30 days.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
I'll split those equally between us all.
So you get 1 cent.
1 cent each.
Wow, I swear I turned ads off. Maybe I can't turn them all off.
Maybe.
Damn. Anyway, sorry. Let's
Yeah.
Where's the dollar?
That explains it. I did think you looked a little different from the prosecutor I spoke with yesterday. With the bow wow. he said.
So he's already spoken to Winner.
Yeah.
Would you mind answering a few questions?
No, of course not. I'd be delighted. The name Shavit? Frank Shavit. Frank Shavit?
Beautiful.
Frank saw it.
I saw it.
so dumb.
You saw it. You didn't see it.
The witness is all yours, my young associate.
Sure, have the intern do everything. Why not?
You say that
Miss-
like it's a new reality.
Mr. Sowett, you are no doubt aware that a murder took place yesterday. Would you mind telling us where you were at the time the body was found?
Yes, I was in that workshop there, working as one might expect.
Aha. What kind of work were you doing?
Well, I'm actually retraining at the moment. I'm hoping to become a stylist, you see. A pet stylist, that is. Yes, so I've been studying hard and practicing every moment I can.
Unusual field of study befitting an unusual prison, I suppose.
Don't let this man near your dog.
And that's it. I certainly didn't see anything.
Your name's saw it.
Called.
Interesting. I've barely asked him anything at all, and he's already sweating bullets.
Not like you have anything to hide,
Suspicious
Mr. Sod.
No.
So, yes, I'm afraid I won't be able to help you. Sorry.
Oh. That is a beetle I nearly just ate.
No.
Oh
Where
dear.
Yeah.
did the beetle come from?
Oh.
Death, my friend.
Dear.
Extra protein. To be clear, I didn't eat the beetle. I took it off with a raspberry.
Do you mean you didn't eat the beetle?
No, it felt mean. No, I'm the one who's sorry, Mr. Sawit. For this interview has only just begun.
I mean, even if you were to ask me,
My chess. My chess.
Manchester.
Go. You know something, don't you?
that's...
He's definitely hiding something. I'll need to push him a little harder if I'm to get any answers.
I have to leave immediately.
Mind chess!
Manchester.
You know
Here we
what?
go.
I hated this when it first happened, and now I love it. Fucking mind chess time. Let's go!
We're gonna loop back around to you hating it again at some point.
You get to be a dramatic bitch. What's not to love?
Yeah, no, I love it. This is great. This is great. I love it. The first step is to analyze the situation. Let's take a look at our opponent.
They should put that on the back of the box when they're selling the game. You get to be a dramatic
What?
bitch.
Just gonna
Basically,
bump up the
for
PG
the-
rating a bit.
I mean,
I didn't
is
see
this?
No,
I think all the other games. I don't know. Does this game have a different rating for the others?
I don't know, actually. Probably 15, like most of the others.
Hmm.
Apart
15?
from Dual
What, 'cause
Destinies,
murder?
which was 18.
Because murder.
Dual
'Cause
Destinies was
murder?
an
Why the
18.
fuck is
Murder.
what? Why was
You
Dual
giant-
Destinies an 18? What happens in that fucking game?
Dual Destinies, in fairness, towards I think it's like the last case. Dual Destinies gets very graphic.
All of a sudden. Yeah.
It was
Oh, goddamn.
frontal.
Did they fuck on screen or something? What's going on?
Inferringly.
Wrong kind of graphics.
Inferringly.
The violent
Who
kind of
says
graphic
fuck?
and not... Oh, and there is a bit
Which
of BDSM
one of the
in it,
lawyers
actually.
says fuck?
And
Well,
what?
they did not take the opportunity.
What?
I mean, they already had the
throw that
training.
in.
Just
Insane.
insane game about lawyers?
Hang on.
What do you mean? Of course it's got BDSM if it's got lawyers.
I'm
Come
not
on.
going to Google it because I will just get all of the BDSM things that the Ace Attorney fandom has, which is a lot.
We have many.
I feel like, what do you mean you're not going to Google that? Why?
I'm doing other
I am
things.
immediately
Your
going to
network,
Google that.
right? You can do it
Yeah.
with your network, yeah.
It's not a work computer.
We're not going to snitch.
Private browsing, no. Very public.
Please be aware that your internet service provider can see sites you visit in private browsing mode.
Okay. I didn't see anything. I really can't help you, I'm afraid. So sweet.
Something tells me he'd be a good poker player. It's hard to tell much at all from his face. I don't... Is he being sarcastic?
Yeah. I feel like he is.
And I don't think he'll be giving me much in the way of physical cues either. I'll have to rely solely on his words instead. I'm saying this out loud. That's the only way I'll know what's going on underneath. Alright. Time to make my first move. Let's see who we're dealing with here.
But,
He may be good at hiding his emotions, but everyone has a tell.
Dramatic.
My chess!
Acquaintance.
Mine.
What's your connection to this incident?
Tell me, what's your connection to this incident? I'm
We
so
just said
glad that I'm so glad the timer pauses while they're speaking.
Which incident? The murder? Oh, well, it has nothing at all to do with me. Nothing.
Really?
I'm sorry, which incident?
What murder? I wouldn't dream of getting involved in anything as ghastly as that. Well, you see, how can I put this? I like to think of myself as an upstanding citizen. A good person, if you will.
You're literally in jail because you murdered someone.
Good person who's in prison?
I don't I don't think that's gonna
Bestie.
get anywhere, but
Give it.
Bestie.
forgive me, Mr. Soward, but under normal circumstances, good people do not tend to end up in prison.
That
So you do well to tell me what you know about the incident.
How many times do I have to tell you people? I mean, I don't know anything, I swear.
You seem angry or bide my time?
He's not angry yet.
Very angry. Sorry, I don't know what more to say, but I can't help you.
My apologies, Mr. Soward. But considering that the incident occurred right here in the prison, I find it very hard to believe that you know nothing at all.
Oh, yes, I suppose I can see how it might seem unlikely, but it's true. I don't know what the accent is anymore. If you're
It's
looking
good,
for the
whatever it is.
person who found the body, you'll have to look elsewhere.
What do we say here?
The person who found the body, you say? Why do you think I'm looking for the person who found the body? I certainly never mentioned any such thing to you.
Ooh.
Is it because you do know something you're not telling me after all? Woo!
No, I just sense that's who you might be looking for, that's all.
Bruh.
I'm simply a pet stylist in training. I don't know anything. Truly.
There's no doubt about it now. This man is hiding something big. In which case, let's find out what he did yesterday, the day of the incident.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
My
I can't believe we
opponent...
got. Sorry, I can't believe we got to have like the canonical. Good people don't tend to end up in jail for murder, babes.
People go to jail in this? No.
No.
I thought they just took them out of the courtroom and shot them immediately.
Guilty. Bang.
My opponent is very good at hiding his true feelings, but not for long.
Oh, I've accidentally opened the program.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Right, there we go. All good. All good.
Oof.
It's time to smash that mask of his and see what lurks behind that phony smile.
Yeah, you heard them. Smash that like button.
Like, and subscribe.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Edgeworth's YouTube where he breaks
Ring
down
the
Steel
bell.
Samurai episodes.
Tell the algorithm you like it. My top 3 Steel Samurai episodes. Man, I'm gonna have to actually Google so I can make this joke a little bit better. Tell me about the day of the incident. If you really don't have anything to do with the murder, then you have nothing to hide, right?
Well, the day of the incident? Oh gosh, I mean, so much happened. So long ago.
What were you doing, or how were things in the prison?
What were you doing, I guess? I mean, if it's wrong, we can come back to it.
Yeah.
I want to know what you were doing, Mr. Sawit, in detail. Whee!
I told you, I'm a pet stylist in training. And that's what I was doing yesterday. Training. Specifically, I was giving the animals a trim.
You didn't notice any commotion at the time of the incident.
He gets animals.
I would imagine things were suddenly quite tumultuous around here.
Well, commotion, you say? No, not really. Maybe I hurt someone, but...
Were they screaming? Were they laughing? By my time? Screaming like the victim?
Yeah, go for it.
Or-
Only if it's wrong, it's wrong. You know, we don't really get penalties in the same way in this minigame.
Yeah. And also, it wasn't the victim, was it? Because the victim was stabbed in the throat.
Yeah, but people
Yeah,
said
but
they heard a scream.
You guys keep saying this like somebody can't scream before they get stabbed in the throat. Like, up to the moment of getting stabbed in the throat, it is still possible for them to scream. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, true.
Yeah, there's a time window, yeah.
like, like if somebody attacked me, and I would probably yell before they got the chance to stab me in the throat, unless they literally like stealthed me.
Yeah. It was a bit different in the fan translation, where the guy said, I've been stabbed. So it's a bit easier. in that version of the game.
I've been stabbed!
I've been stabbed! Help me.
I've been stabbed. Oh.
Immortal last words. You heard someone? Was this someone screaming by any chance? And don't try to tell me you don't remember. I think after watching the announcement, I've gone more fruity to compensate.
I
As
like
you
your
should.
Edgeworth.
As you,
Thank you.
Edgeworth is way better than that guy. Okay.
I appreciate that, because that guy is presumably a professional voice actor who gets paid.
Wait, hang on. I haven't seen the announcement because I've been off the Discord for a while. Oh no. I feel like I need to catch up.
It's not. It's just a trailer.
It's cute. I quite like it, but
Oh, cute.
it is kind of jarring to hear Edgeworth interpreted that way when it's Eric Vale, the guy who does the anime. I'm surprised they didn't
Oh,
get
Eric
Edgeworth
Vale,
from the
the
anime.
beloved.
who is actually pretty good.
Yeah, they
Nice.
got the game voice actor for Edgeworth. I can't remember his name.
Who doesn't
not the anime one.
get- He just doesn't. He doesn't. I don't know. It's not as good.
Yeah.
I feel bad for saying that because he's still a very good voice actor. It's just
Yeah.
you know he does all the yelling. You continue to assert that you know nothing about the incident, Mr. Sword. But I'm afraid I don't believe a word of it. Pew.
Pew.
Gah. No, I thought I heard someone yelling, but I don't really remember.
The fact that he heard a scream at the time of the murder may well prove to be a useful clue. I would do well to bear it in mind.
All right, let's
Tell me about the
guess.
day of the incident. Blah 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 blah.
Blah, blah, blah,
Yes,
blah, blah,
just-
blah,
just-
blah, blah,
blah,
blah,
blah,
blah,
blah.
things
How
in
are
the
things in the prison?
Huzzah!
What was it like here in the prison yesterday morning?
I really don't remember. I don't have the best memory, I'm afraid.
Time to deploy my clue. You said
a-
you heard a scream.
Mm,
You remember, please. You literally just confirmed that you heard a scream.
Bruh. No wonder you got arrested for murder.
Oh, but I might have been mistaken. The truth is, I really don't remember.
Your memory fails you yet again. How convenient. But I know you're lying, Mr. Sword.
How dare you talk to me like... I mean, I'm not lying.
Temper.
Bide my time.
Look, if you must know. When I'm working with the animals and I get into the zone, they're all I see.
Am I to understand you have something of a talent for animal grooming then?
Well, my assisted technique could use a little work, but I'd say I'm quite good with animals. They seem to like me. I'm especially good at calming them down when they get scared.
Scared? And when exactly do they get scared?
I bring out the sixes.
Yeah, every time we have to trim Rupert's bum hair, which happens a fair amount because he's a horrible, smelly boy,
He's a terrible
he
boy.
screams like he's being murdered.
Oh
my God.
no, good dear boy.
Wow, wow is he? Oh, being
His precious, precious
unsticky.
bum hair.
He genuinely goes, and like it's so
How could you rob
overdramatic.
him of his precious bum hair?
Well, if he cared more about it, he'd actually lick his ass once in a while.
The joys
Sure.
of cat ownership. I'm gonna have that in a couple weeks. I'm very excited about it.
Surely it doesn't happen very often.
Well, that's... No! Thankfully, it doesn't.
A scream would certainly frighten them.
Yes. I was in character when I said that.
Thanks, Edgeworth.
I didn't mean to be. A loud scream would certainly frighten the animals, wouldn't it? Why are you going to such lengths to deny having heard the scream? What is it you're hiding, Mr. Sword? Tell me.
Gah!
I really love how his hair pops up for just a fraction of a
Oh,
second.
Yeah.
They kept that.
Get that. Is that in the older games as well?
It was.
Yeah.
It was.
Mm-hmm.
Does
He was
his
like
toupee,
best,
does his toupee
seven
fly
murderer.
off?
Yeah, it does.
Oh.
He snatches it off and throws it at Phoenix.
Phoenix.
awful
Oh my
murder.
god,
Yeah.
yes, I remember that. God. Incredible.
I can assure you, I'm not hiding anything.
God, I hope he throws at Edgeworth. That'd be so funny.
Just imagine.
I'll admit I did really hear somebody screaming. But I'm not hiding anything, I promise. How rolled they are.
The mask is finally beginning to crack. Now to shatter it completely by asking about the scream itself in more detail.
Oh, nice.
I'm afraid you're about to learn a painful lesson, Mr. Sword. But hiding things from me never ends well for my opponent.
So dramatic.
So cocky.
When or who?
When did you hear this scream?
When it happened.
Damn.
Oh, he's got us
Got
there.
him.
Wait, now I remember. I forgot about the show. They put on a show for us prisoners around the time of the incident, you see. Yes, performing animals, if I remember rightly. That's where I was in the morning.
So now you wish to claim that you didn't hear a scream because you were at the show. You do realize that goes completely against everything you told me so far. Dumbass.
Yeah.
And what are you gonna do about it, huh? That is, my memory is patsy, as they say.
After that phony, someone seems to be hopping mad.
I bide my time.
The animal show really had to be seen to be believed.
It did it? Tell me, what kind of animals did you see?
Let me think.
They had one single
A
mouth.
whale?
You know what?
Whale?
That is not out of the realms of possibility, considering all things.
How did they fit a
And
whale?
did you rise this whale?
Right.
You weren't actually at the show, were you? Enough of your lies. You were nowhere near the show, were you?
Gah! Well, I seem to remember being there, but maybe I was, maybe I wasn't.
It's clear Mr. Sword wasn't at the show. This feels like a vital clue.
Did you ride?
Well,
Who did you hear screaming?
Wait, I just realized I made a mistake.
Oh.
When the incident happened, I was out in the yard. Yes.
The yard.
So, I didn't hear anyone screaming. No one at all.
Mm-hmm. Time to deploy my clue. Horsey, go!
I'm sorry, it's a bishop
Oh,
this time.
no, it's Bishop. God damn it!
He got baited.
I did.
You could say it's getting ambitious.
Oh.
Bishop.
Oh.
No, he can't really say that. No.
How long are you planning to keep up these lies? I already know you weren't at the show, dumbass.
Gah!
The game is up, Mr. Sword. It's high time you told me the truth. I demand to know about this scream, now.
I can't tell you what I don't know. I didn't hear any scream. Not from the person who found the body. Oh.
bruh.
Wait,
You gotta
it
get better
wasn't
at lying.
the victim who screamed? How curious. Most people would assume that the scream had come from the victim. So then, why do you think it came from the person who found the body?
Going.
I made a mistake, that's all.
How, Mr. Sword? How did you know the body no. Oh, I ended up
How do you know the
saying
body who screamed?
How do you know the body? Blah, blah, blah. How, Mr. Sawyer? How did you know it was the person that found the body who screamed? What a sentence.
It's
Because you're the victim.
You were the one that was stabbed. Bide my time, I guess? Or because you were the one who found the body?
I think because you're the one who found the body.
We're running out of time, so let's just pick one.
Okay.
Oh, good, this was the right one.
Yeah, cool.
Shall I tell you? You knew because it was you who found the body. And the scream that was heard when the incident occurred didn't come from the victim. It came from you.
yeah.
Very nice.
Good scream.
Yeah.
How did you?
There's always this initial moment when starting the voices in Ace Attorney. Like the first stream having to do with these and stuff. And like, what do people outside this room think?
Yeah.
I happen to know that my partner is actually listening to me right now on the opposite side.
Great.
Hi, that's partner.
Hello.
Hi.
It's true, I admit it, but what gives you the right to treat people like this?
I'm a fucking delight. Checkmate.
Miles Edgeworth. Oh, I already messed that up.
Chest.
My own chest! Checkmate! Now that we've established that you were the one who found the body, Mr. Sword, I believe you have lost any standing you might have had to withhold your cooperation. Get Tefuk.
Get to walk.
All right, you win. But I'm sure I won't have anything useful to tell you. It probably isn't even worth your time.
You fully
That's
found the corpse.
You already know where the corpse is.
Oh, damn, you know what?
There.
That's not for you to decide. By my hand, the truth will be revealed. Every decision I make is to ensure that end. Oh, hi Kay, I forgot you were there.
Except, that's not exactly what we're here to do, is it?
What do you mean?
We're not trying to expose the truth. We're trying to save Simeon?
It's the same fucking thing.
That's what we do now, remember? We are to get our client out of trouble.
Ugh.
Not as a prosecutor, but as a defense attorney's assistant.
Ugh.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm not a fan of that.
Ooh.
Ugh, okay.
What the K-Meister said. You need to listen to the kid more, you know. Lion has requested the services of Edgeworth & Co. And as your old man always said, your relationship with your client comes before everything else.
Look what happened to him!
So if you
Well, the
think
truth, Eddie Fender.
So if you think Mr. Saint's well-being is taking a back seat to some quest for truth, well, let's just say I don't like to fire people, so I need you to fight against your instincts a little harder, okay?
So sorry, I didn't realize that was the actual line.
Absolutely not. Go fuck yourself. Oh, I see. That's not what I say. Okay. This will take some getting used to. Save? I can't tell. In any case, the importance of this man's testimony remains unchanged. Therefore, Mr. Stewart, I am asking once more, what happened when you found the body? Did you go, ah?
Was it ah?
I've been stabbed.
Or perhaps even an eek!
Maybe an eek. Right. Yeah, here we go.
to be an owl now.
Meow. I love a dead body.
I was in that workshop there by myself, practicing what I'd learned. I don't remember how, but I find myself in front of the door to the other workshop, probably locked. I happened to peek into the little window, and then I saw him lying there. A man, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself screaming in sheer terror.
My guy, you have fully murdered someone before.
That mirrors his testimony from the first game. He said it exactly that way.
Really?
Yeah.
To make a joke we've made before, let me get this straight. I'm not. Check that off.
Thank you. All right. Yep. Let's move on.
We've done that.
If
Yep,
there's
let's
anything
do
goes
it.
done.
Yep.
Getting towards quota for today.
We've done it. Yeah, we've done it. The room you were in is next to the one where the corpse was found. Cell. Workshop A, workshop B.
In the corridor. Yes.
Oh, I
that's
hate
right.
the corridor.
I was in.
That's where people
workshop
get
A.
shanked.
I can try to say that a little bit more orange. I was in workshop B.
Yeah, you know what? You need to emphasize the orange.
Yeah.
And you were there the whole day.
Yes, from the 7 a.m. roll call onwards. There are 3 roll calls a day, you see. 7 a.m., noon, and 9 p.m.
And they check who's in the workshops during roll call, correct?
That's right.
Nothing was reported to be amiss at 7 a.m. Which means that Knight's body wasn't in the workshop yet at that point in time.
All right, we'll take that.
Yeah.
Guess that means the murder took place after 7 a.m.
Wow, no shit, Herlock.
Nice.
But they're right around the time the show is happening.
Ah, yes, the show. I remember the other prisoners going to see it.
And therefore, anyone who wasn't at the show has no alibi. Would that be a fair assessment, Mr. Sword?
I guess so, but I only found the body, I swear.
There's a clear contradiction in Mr. Sword's testimony. Rooting it out should be my first priority. Let's go.
All right. Should we have a quick review of the evidence as well?
Yes, please.
We've got the map. Yep. Okay. We've all seen that now. The body covered in dirt, cut on the scalp, stab wound. There he is. Blanket. There's a rubber glove at the scene, which belongs to prisoners. Some rope, a chest set, the top, the door sensors, which they
There's
like
that
make an
glove
alarm.
with the suspicious hair dye on it.
The blood, you mean?
The one next to the body with the hair dye on it. The one next to the body with the hair dye on it.
Oh, this one.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Very suspicious.
Crazy.
Yes, there's the door sensors where if a prisoner goes through it, because they've got the bracelet on, it will make an alarm. And the roll call. So yeah, what are we thinking?
I mean, I'd like to know what animals he was practicing on, because I've not seen any animals wandering around with, like, fancy haircuts.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Never said they were fancy. I never said they were good.
What exactly were you practicing?
How to be a pat stylist, of course. I am a model prisoner after all.
So he keeps saying. Well, that did nothing. Never mind. Fuck me, I guess.
Just establish that he might be telling the truth for once.
That's the only statement he was telling the truth.
I think those are
I
the
don't
doors.
know how. Yeah, what the fuck? How do you not remember walking somewhere? Press that.
Hold it!
You found yourself there. Really?
That's right. And then I found myself peeking through the little window in the door.
I think those two doors behind him are... That's Workshop A on the left where the body was, and that's Workshop B that he was in at the time.
Got it. Why did you think to do that?
Gosh, I don't know. I just found myself doing it, really.
You clearly weren't concentrating on your work then.
No, that's not true. I am a model prisoner. It's just all the other prisoners had gone to watch the show. I guess I was, well, kind of lonely.
Aww.
Oh, like being stuck at school after everyone else has gone home, huh?
Oh,
I know that
sucks.
feeling. I am 16.
Aren't you at school?
Yes,
Probably in school right now, actually.
she should be. Probably.
Yeah, probably.
Yes, exactly like that. Anyway, I found myself in front of the door to the other workshop, and I happened to peek in through the little window.
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 Should we press this one as well?
Sure.
Yeah, we might as well.
Hold it!
Does that mean you didn't get a good look inside? That's not the question I would have asked Edward, but sure, whatever.
No, I couldn't. The window was not only small, but it had bars over it, you see. Not exactly a panoramic view.
That's just so the guards can check what's going on, right?
That's right, yes. You're a very knowledgeable young lady.
I'm so smart. You bet. I guess you could say I know a little something about prisons too.
Not exactly something you should be readily confessing to.
That's very concerning.
Yes, I'll have to remind myself to address this newfound interest later.
So found.
Anyway. Anyway, yes, I peeked in through the little window in the workshop door. And then I saw him lying there. A man. Not moving. Dead. Just as he said.
It was me.
Should we press them all?
Yeah, why not?
Why not?
Yeah, sure.
Yo, best viewers on blah 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 blah. Goodbye.
Oh my god.
Could you tell right away if it was Edgeworth?
Edgeworth says his own name.
Right away,
no,
it was Edgeworth, me.
No, this is just a stupid fucking question. We're in a man's prison.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the point. Bestie.
In fairness, we literally just came across a woman guard.
This is
Yes,
That's
but,
in here.
yeah, but it's,
What's her face?
Lagarde.
Oh, God, look at
Fifi.
him.
Fifi.
Lagarde.
Fifi Lagarde.
Oh,
Don't act like you don't remember my name.
You gotta make it like really, really French. It's like Fifi Lagarde.
Fifi
She
Lagarde.
cannot. I'm afraid she can't. I can't do a French and another French, I'm afraid. That would be too similar because I'm not
one.
skilled enough for them to be different.
You gotta make it New Orleans twang.
Exactly, honey. Exactly, honey.
Could you tell right away if it was a man or a woman?
It was clearly a man. His physique, his clothes. It was also very clear that he was dead.
And non-binary people don't exist in 2010.
What a thing to say.
You could tell just by peeking through the little window.
Look, let's just say this wasn't my first dead body.
I have killed many people.
Yikes! Yikes!
Then I ate them.
Yikes,
I baked
my
them into
guy.
pies and ate
I'm
them.
sorry.
Oh, God.
What? You mean you witnessed a murder? You're in prison for
Yes, well
I
done,
did a
Kay.
little bit of murder.
To my eternal
murder.
shame. To my eternal shame, yes. Tax fraud. This was, however, the first time I had seen another person's handiwork up close. So,
All right, Hannibal.
yeah.
And screamed.
I quailed in fright.
Do you recall how exactly you screamed? Any words you might have used?
He stabbed me!
No. Only I remember that I screamed.
Folks don't tend to remember much when they're busy crying out in terror, Miles.
Skill issue.
Dwarf would remember everything.
I'd remember everything.
There is cases to prove that was frankly not the case, Bestie.
I mean, the case you're thinking of, he was a child, Rip!
Remember anything? Skill
I don't even think he screamed. I think he just stayed there, paralyzed in fear, in the dark, in an enclosed space with the corpse of his father.
Yeah, you should have got over it, really.
skill issue.
Yeah, what's this?
Just have a worse relationship with your father. I'd be fine.
It's a skill issue.
Have less loving fathers. God.
It'd be like that if you didn't care about your dad, honestly. God.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, kinda cringe.
What do you call him, daddy? Like.
Papa. Exactly. So, yes, I screamed. That's all I remember.
He presents himself as an innocent bystander, but nothing could be further from the truth. Given what he is, things couldn't have happened as he claims. The contradiction in his testimony is as clear as mud. I don't fucking know what he's talking about. I just need to present the evidence. Present with a capital P. The evidence that
interesting.
proves it.
Why it's capitalized?
I just need to present the evidence. I'm going to put all of these raspberries in my mouth.
Oh, hell yeah.
Nice.
All of
Yes.
them at
At the
once.
same time,
That's
or...
bliss. How many? All could be 1 to 17.
They can't answer. They've got too many raspberries.
Yeah. Busy. Any ideas here, folks?
How I found myself in front of a door to the other
I'm stuck.
workshop.
Does he only have the one glove on him right now, or?
Let's put the let's have a look through the evidence because we got to
Yeah.
present something.
We got the
And it was,
massive body.
Try
There's
building
8 gloves.
layout.
It was 15 raspberries.
Oh, I was close.
Yeah. Wow. All right, well done.
Oh, a lot of raspberries. Try the building layout.
They were kind of soggy, so I didn't want to eat them one by one.
Okay, so where
Yeah.
are you saying he was?
He's in
He
B,
was in workshop B.
and the body is in A, and he says he went up to
Okay.
the door of A and looked through the window.
Okay, so
We
that's
don't know.
feasible.
Yeah.
Do we know what happens in A or B? Like, why would he need to walk between them two?
Yeah, that
They're just sort of.
I don't-
rooms that
I
you
don't-
Do pet.
I
bringing in.
do not understand why he went from one to the other. There's no reason for that. He's not
He
giving us
said he
a
was like
legit reason.
lonely, and I'm like, bestie.
Yeah.
If he
just
was-
said
if he
had a
was lonely-
feeling.
If he was lonely and he went to another room, that implies that I don't know, that he knew somebody else was in there.
But also implies that he was not working on an animal.
Hmm.
If he was, I don't know.
So why would he stay after the show?
Also, how did he just find himself there?
He can't
Yeah,
walk from one.
that's sus as all fuck.
He
It's
can't
like
walk
literally, prisoners are not allowed to move about freely.
Yeah, he would have needed
door
the guards to
sensors, yeah.
open the from workshop A to get out of it.
Yeah. So he
Yeah.
didn't just find
so he
himself
couldn't.
there.
Like he wouldn't have been able to get out without a guard, right?
Yeah.
No, yeah,
Exactly.
So he would not be the only witness.
Well,
What happened, sir?
what happened?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we sussed it out.
Enough of these pathetic lies, Mr. Sword. I'm afraid you've rather lost sight of what you are.
What I am? I know precisely what I am. I am a former newspaper salesman who's training to be a pet stylist.
And also a murderer.
But that's not all
Also
you
murdered.
are, is it? Or did you forget the bracelet you wear around your wrist? A bracelet that marks you as a prisoner, and therefore unable to move
criminal.
around as
There
you
you go.
please.
Fucking got him.
And here
Got
comes the remix soundtrack.
Daddy.
As we both know, stepping outside that door would have sounded an alarm.
Well, that's...
But there's no way you could have looked into the other workshop without leaving the room you were in.
Ah!
Oh, wee! Stylishly done, Edgeru.
Don't call me
True.
that. Don't fucking call me that.
Oh god, it's me.
But doesn't mean Mr. Sword couldn't have found the body yet?
Good question, Kay. Perhaps Mr. Sword himself can explain.
So, actually, I may have forgotten to mention one very important detail. Sorry about that.
Uh-huh.
I can explain exactly how I was able to see the body, if you like.
By all
With-
means,
That's
go
gotta be
ahead.
fucking good,
My
Bessie.
special digital binoculars.
Yeah, no,
My special pervert binoculars that I use for spying on dead bodies.
and Mel? There's a little trick we prisoners know about, you see. As long as you leave your bracelet inside the door, you can lean out without triggering the alarm. Lean
that's
out
bullshit.
through
Ah.
the doors. That's
I
how
don't-
I was able to peek through the window and into the
I-
workshop next door.
I don't think that's the case. Your arms are not that long, my dude.
Inside, I spotted the victim's dead body, which made me scream in fright.
So he's saying... He was able to take a look next door because he had kept his arm inside workshop B as he leaned out.
It's a fucking lie. Please don't tell
Totally.
anyone about a little trick, especially not the guards. Please?
Don't they have cameras in this prison?
You probably should. Ugh.
Is this it? Is this all he was hiding?
Eyes.
I'd better dig a little deeper into his testimony, just in case.
Yeah, just the ankle alone.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
what? Are you double jointed? Like, what's going on?
If it was
6
on
feet
his,
tall.
if it was on his foot, maybe.
Yeah, but it's on the arms. No, he
Yeah,
has to.
so, yeah.
Let's do some pressing. Where should we do some digging?
Wherever the other ones. Yeah, this one is just.
Yeah, I'd like to know something, the precision about that. I suppose this allows you to enjoy a little taste of freedom. Once again, Edref, not.
It's building up to it.
Oh god.
It does. To be honest, it's one of the few things that brings me joy anymore.
Well, yikes. That's a bit sad. A rather surprising source of joy, but rule breaking isn't exactly a demonstration of remorsefulness, is it?
Oh, but I am resourceful. I always am. I am a model prisoner after all.
I'm beginning to suspect that he doesn't know what a model prisoner actually is. So, you use this trick to peek through the window like a little pervert. Little pervert, run!
That's right, yes. I made sure the guard wasn't looking and leaned out into the corridor.
But, like, why?
Let's ask, maybe.
Why did you make so much of an effort just to take a look?
Boredom.
Aha!
Well, you see, I heard noises coming from next door. And that room was supposed to be empty, so I thought it was strange.
And you went to look as soon as you heard those noises.
Yes, of course. I had to see what was going on, so I went right away.
I see. Are there any problems with what Mr. Sawyers just said? There is a problem.
Problemo.
You claim that you looked into the next room as soon as you heard some noise. If that's the case, you must have seen more than just a dead body. Because the person who made the noises should have been in there too.
That's...
You've got him quick in his boots, Mr. Edgeworth.
Yes, this happens rather a lot.
I merely walk into a room and they begin shivering
Everyone
in their
immediately
stockings.
Everyone immediately shits themselves.
It gets very messy.
In court.
That's why they call it jury duty!
Okay.
There's no
no.
way you were building up to that from the start.
How,
No way.
How
how
long have you planned that? How long?
how are we all above the age of 25?
Christ.
It's impressive, really, isn't it?
I'm lightheaded.
Mr. Sword, tell us the truth about what you saw.
He saw it.
It.
It's been very clear.
You do, of course, have the right to remain silent, and I have the right to tell the guards to turn the other way while I beat you up.
Mr. Edgeworth, that's police brutality!
Okay, you turn around as well.
This feels wrong.
So I'm not the police.
He's currently a defense attorney. Oh,
It's
no.
free from crime.
Yeah, this is sort of shit Phoenix does all the time.
Tells the guards to look the other way while he obliterates the witness.
Usually it's Phoenix getting beaten up, though. It's the other way.
Yeah, you're right, actually. Poor Phoenix, he goes through a lot, poor boy. But it will do little to dispel the notion that you were somehow involved in this crime.
I'm sorry? I did see something else, but it's too insane to believe. I really thought I might have dreamt it. That's why I wasn't sure if I should mention it.
Just tell us what you saw.
Alright. It was that dog. And what I saw is the stuff of nightmares.
Are you
He's saying
saying
it's a jolly
that dog stabbed a man?
With a knife, yes. A huge black dog had sunk his terrible teeth into the victim's throat.
I don't think that's correct.
I don't think that happened, no.
I just
Can we look at the body again?
Yeah.
Have you inspected the corpse?
I think Mr. Sod is
Yeah,
conclusions
that's-
based on what he's seen.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely not conducive with a dog attack. It
Yeah.
says stab
A
wound.
stab wound to
Yeah.
the throat. A dog bite wouldn't do that.
No,
Mm.
they don't look remotely similar. What? What did you just say?
It was hellish. Utterly hellish. That beast, that awful beast, he killed him.
Suddenly I don't feel so good.
Jeepers creepers. That's awful. Talk about traumatizing.
It was dreadful, horrible. Now I know why I couldn't help but scream. It was ungroomed too.
So, There's a man-eating dog in the prison's animal population, is there?
Well, add the dog.
Like
in our
that.
pocket.
Yeah. He doesn't seem to like
It's in
me
there
very
quite
much.
sadly. Yeah.
This dog looks at gays.
He thinks they're really pretty.
He's that homophobic dog off TikTok.
And that really is everything, I promise. You believe me, don't you?
No, not even a little. For now, this one seems too far-fetched to lie, even for you. I'd like you to append what you just told us to your testimony, if you don't mind.
Very well. Inside I spotted the victor's dead.
Did he append it?
Alright.
Thanks on the next one. Yeah,
Ah,
yeah.
yes.
Oh.
Scream, I scream, you scream.
And
you
I would
all
I would
scream.
present the primacy notes to this.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Or not.
Oh, no, I don't.
Miss
Well,
Sword, I'm about to make a mistake.
I think may be jumping a gun.
This happens
we
all the
be
fucking
we
time.
done- we jumped
We're
it.
doing that thing again
We
where
may be too
we're 2
early.
steps ahead of the game.
I do.
come back later.
Contradiction? Really? I'm afraid I don't quite follow. You're not just saying the first thing that pops into your head, are you?
No.
Absolutely the fuck not. I would never do that. That is not my thing.
Was that an attempt at a bluff, Malzarino? Because he called it pretty good.
What the fuck did you
Don't
just call him?
Fucking call me that.
Malzarino.
Oh, Marino.
Still don't let him mess with me, Mojo. As always, next time.
Yes. Comforted like a child by Fender. How mortifying.
Let's try pressing.
Yeah.
Please clarify.
You're sure this black dog was biting the victim's throat?
Yes, there was blood everywhere. The beast's mouth was dripping with it, and
Whoa! Spare us the gory details, will ya?
Fender, the
We did
fuck
for
we need
lunch.
to know this stuff. You're in the
keep the
wrong
details
fuck.
coming, come on.
You're in the wrong fucking profession if you can't handle this sort of thing. What about the victim? Was he?
Yeah, there's a child there.
Really need to ask him that, Mr. Edward?
Oh! Okay, what was that punch for? I'm on your side here.
He wasn't moving at all. He was just lying there.
Meaning, he was already dead.
There was so much blood just oozing from his neck. Oh, he was dead as a doornail, I'm sure of that. Not even the twitch of a finger. Just lifeless.
You're just kind of slathering it on thick right now, huh?
Enough already! Why do you have to go into every little detail like that?
It's a job.
Yeah, dude, this is our thing.
Ugh.
To give you a nice and accurate testimony, that is what you want, isn't it? Shall I add what I've said to my testimony, Mr. Edgeworth?
Please. Do.
It was awful, I tell you. Terrible.
No.
We got two.
Okay.
He was dead as a doornail, not even a twitch of a finger, just lifeless. The thing.
Was the dog just sniffing him?
This is a new one as well.
I remember seeing his ring gleaming as it caught the light. It featured a snowflake motif in relief.
Yeah,
That's a new thing.
What?
Bizarre.
Have a look at
That's
the
a
evidence.
very quick detail.
Is that one?
No, that's us.
Well, this is the body.
He's not wearing a ring.
What ring?
And one of his
What
hands
gleaming
is-
ring?
What ring indeed?
Yeah.
Shall I present
See,
that?
now, yeah, I was about to say this. I would definitely present the crime scene notes to.
Yeah, go for it.
That.
Yes.
I was gonna say, oh, he got covered by that tarpaulin afterward, didn't he?
Hmm.
After he died.
And then
After
who
he
did the fucking
screams.
covering?
A ring with a snowflake relief.
Sure, you're not
Yes.
talking about the Edgeworth Prosecutor badge.
Yeah.
He just says what he sees.
Yeah. Oh, that
However,
that thing. that
I
thing.
prefer to keep it in my pocket, unlike some people.
No,
I
but
don't go around. I don't go around presenting it to everyone. Even though they had a Twitch plays Ace Attorney investigations recently, and all they managed to do was get Edward presenting his badge. They went to fucking come shoot over and over again.
What was it? 21 times present badge.
Oh
Streak.
god, it was
Get a
so
gum
bad.
shoe. Something like that.
It was incredible. That's what it was.
I was trying to
Yeah.
remember the name of the type of amnesia where you fill
Quite
in the past
ironic.
using
Sorry.
stuff.
Yeah, I was gonna say you've forgotten the amnesia.
Shaman!
But isn't it ironic?
No, it's not, Alanis. Not a single thing that you say in that song is ironic. You don't understand the meaning of the word. Get out of town.
Right when you already pay.
That's not ironic. That's not what that word means. That's not what that word means. Okay? She just doesn't.
It's like 10,000 spoons when all you need is a knife.
You don't feel strongly about this at all, G, do you?
Multiple generations of people being taught what ironic is by someone who doesn't understand the concept. None of these things. None of them. None
I
of
just-
them.
Feelings about Alanis Morissette.
Just show them Weird Al's weird crimes. There's a verse that goes over that.
Thank you,
True.
Weird Al. You're the real one. Okay, I'm getting a drink, but carry on. I'm not in this.
Jesus.
Yes, I saw it clear as day. It was carved in such fine detail.
Interesting. Your testimony is certainly very accurate. In fact, I'd say it was a little too accurate.
And what's wrong with being too accurate?
I mean this. You testified to having seen a ring with a snowflake design on it. And while the victim did indeed have a ring on his finger,
See, exactly as I said.
there is no way you could have seen it. Take a look at this photograph. Look at this photograph!
These two episodes.
I love that we were just ready for that.
As you can see, the victim's right hand was covered by a tarp. It would have been impossible for you to have seen his ring, let alone what design was on it. Unless, that is, you approached the body and removed the sheet. You told us earlier that you only took a look through the window at the door.
The dog put the top on.
Yet you seem to have seen quite a lot from such a disadvantaged location, Mr. Sword.
Who the heck do you think you are, huh? Mr. Big Shot, acting like you know it all?
I'm not acting.
I mean, I saw what I saw. I swear. Oh, I know. The man's arm. It must have moved onto the top after I peeked in.
Nonsense. You already told us that can't have been the case.
There you go. He wasn't moving at all. He was just lying there.
Already dead.
There you go.
He was already dead. Sorry, that guitar.
It's good.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
Really good. Confabulation. Sorry, T, I just found it. That's the type of error in which gaps in a person's memory are constantly filled with fabricated, misinterpreted, or distorted information. It's called confabulation.
Oh, interesting.
I don't think she is here
Have
to hear it,
remember that for once.
unfortunately.
She gets back and gets it.
Horrible
I'll
timing.
keep it. Yeah. sorry.
Don't forget it.
No, I'll keep the tab open.
You said it yourself that the victim was already dead. And dead men don't move, do they?
Dead men tell no tales. Tail. Tail.
I love pipes.
Wee! Is that the stench of odor desperation I smell?
Fender, I want to quit. What are you hiding, Mr. Sword? Tell us!
Oh, you'll find out. I'm about to summon.
And no, you're wrong. I know what I saw. Oh, he doesn't. You couldn't let it go, could you? I had to keep on poking and prodding.
Bald.
My eyes!
Hyperventilating.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Yeah, Edgeworth got a face full of hair as well.
Hold on, I need to just Google what's on his shirt. Give me a second.
We truly are all just such painful millennials, aren't we?
Yeah! It's he's got Bow Wow Phylocinus on his shirt, which is a genus of extinct carnivorous marsupials in the family Phylactcandae. They were the Tasmanian tigers or Tasmanian wolf. The last Tasmanian tiger was in the Beaumaris Zoo in Tasmania, eventually dying in 1936.
Oh no.
Yeah, a lost animal.
Oh,
Go to Tasmania.
he's commemorating it. That's nice.
Yeah.
So he has a soul.
Aaron, he said the line.
Sorry, I was about to ask.
You slimy, two-bit associate attorney.
Yikes.
Dang.
It seems the real Mr. Sword has finally revealed himself.
Whoa, that's quite the rug he was rocking. Came straight at you like some kind of flying black cat.
Can't believe there were witnesses. Look, I'm just a sweet, innocent witness here.
Do you want your toupee back?
You can keep it.
Okay. But are you really? Because I'm...
Hair.
Okay, you can have it. Because I must say, I have doubts. Very serious doubts. Listen, Edgeworth's already got his own thing going on with his hair. He's already gone grey. How old is he? How old is Edgeworth in this game?
In this one, 26, I think.
Yeah, he's already gone grey at 26.
There's a lot of stress.
Yeah.
What's that supposed to mean?
You saw something that should have been impossible to see from outside the workshop. So, how did you do it? That's simple. Mr. Sword, this is where you were standing when you saw the body. You must have been inside the workshop, I guess?
Yep.
Take that!
You were in the same room as the body. That's the only way you could have seen the relief on the ring.
Say what you want, but you don't have a shred of evidence, do you? Nothing to prove I was in the room with the body. Anyway, in the body, you can't prove it, can you? Because I was in the next room over, minding my own business and looking after the animals. Why else would I have signed out a pair of rubber gloves? For fun?
Oh, my darling, you just hoisted your own petard.
Indeed, you do.
Bro.
He does.
Oof.
Just keeps digging.
Suddenly, a piece of evidence that we have has become rather important.
Now, Buddha was shut up. Wiped your smug face with my toupee.
No.
That sounds gross and incredibly unhygienic.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. No, thank you. I politely refuse.
Well, based on what he said, I think this is quite pertinent right now.
Yep.
I think so.
I'm going to slap you with this rubber glove.
Like Monty
Getting
Python.
my DNA on it, are
Exactly
you?
like Monty Python.
Except that was a fish, wasn't it?
It was a fish, yeah. Remind me, Mr. Sword, what were you doing when you discovered the body?
How many times do I was practicing my bat styling techniques.
Of course. Then perhaps this rubber glove might mean something to you.
That's...
This glove was found by the victim's body. I believe it was dropped by the killer. And
Because I so right about the glove.
you were...
So right.
I can't help but notice that you have a similar glove tucked into your apron.
Explain that.
Mm.
As you're back, it's called confabulation. There you go. Got it.
Yes, Jude.
The amnesia when you fill in the blanks.
Thank you so much, Ned.
Got
I
it.
love you. Come again
Love
every
you.
week.
Yeah. No, this one's different.
Yes, that one does seem awfully lonely, doesn't it?
I'm also lonely.
Okay.
It's just a rubber glove. There are hundreds of them all over the prison. This doesn't prove anything.
Oh dear.
Oh.
Not yet, perhaps, but if I were to ask the police to check this glove for prints, I have a feeling the results would be rather fascinating.
Oh god, yeah.
Oh my
no.
god, he went.
He was briefly exterminated.
He was, yeah, Jesus.
It was possessed.
He went.
It's over.
He turned negative.
It's Jover, my dudes.
Jover.
It's Jova.
What the?
Thanks,
Killed
Obama.
him.
That was a pretty rad objection. Am I right? That you guys all
No.
fucked over?
Yeah. Fuck you. Please, Fender. Now is not the time for tomfoolery.
And now is not the time to be undermining your associate's point.
Now is the time to like and subscribe.
Yeah, please. And don't forget to hit the bell. That's right. Ace Attorney TV. But I have a legit objection, because this isn't over. There's something that still doesn't make sense. Our man here's a prisoner, right? And he's got one of those bracelet doohickeys on. There it is.
Yep.
That's true. So how could he have left his workshop in the first place? His bracelet would have triggered the alarm if he tried.
I love it when they stand together and do this.
The folded arms.
The thinky faces.
Yeah.
Mimicking like a
Right.
cat.
We don't have a good explanation for this yet.
Well, anything you'd like to share, good buddy? We're all friends here.
How about you fucking contribute, Fender?
Wow.
I did not go through the hole in the wall. Just keeps digging.
That's weird. You should be cleaning.
Clinic!
Oh my.
I mean,
Might be a typo.
Tiny one.
That's weird. He should be clinging onto that bracelet like the big round lifesaver it is.
In what
This
way?
is funky.
The music in this game is good.
Yeah.
This is his theme song. As in, it's the best hope our wig-flinging friend here has for getting off the hook for murder. Sorry, can't get into the crime scene with a bracelet on. If it was me, I'd be arguing that for my life. And yet, he hasn't said a peep about it. I wonder why that might be, The sound of silence. I suppose Miss Law Priestess did preach that silence is golden yesterday, too.
Yeah. Whoa! You sounded like an actual attorney for a second there, Mr. Fender.
He is an actual attorney.
He's not.
The worst of times are when lawyers calmly show our biggest smiles. Gregory taught me that. It was part of the attorney's code he lived by.
Now, where have I heard that before?
Write that down.
So, friend, what's the dealio? Why so coy about your bracelet?
I'm guessing it's not working.
Yeah, I guess it's off. Well, to tell you the truth, it's broken.
Did he call it or did he call it?
They got called.
Broken?
I fell over a little while back, you see, and hit it on their floor. After that, it didn't seem to set the sensors off anymore. I should have told the guards about it, I know, but, well, it was awfully convenient.
I see. So your bracelet is broken. But do they really break that easily? If so, then this prison has a serious security problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I
we
bet you
return.
anything all of the like things are just.
You there? Could we have a moment?
God, anyone?
I need your security.
Yeah.
I'm busy.
So loud you cut out.
Yeah, how can I help you, sir?
Fucking yeah.
This prisoner's bracelet appears to be broken.
What? Really? Ooh, that's not good. I'll get someone to find a replacement right away.
Thank you. We'll keep a hold of the broken one for the time being.
I'm glad I'm not a recurring character because this is a really weird voice and I don't know why I chose it. Of course, sir. I'll trust you take good care of it.
Sweet. Bracelet sorted. Now to turn our murderer in, yeah?
What? No, I didn't kill anybody.
Where, Paleo? You were the one who said your bracelet was out of commission. Or were there other inmates freely roaming the halls while everybody was busy watching the show?
No, I just found the body, that's all I promise.
I'll be honest, I believe him on this part. I don't think he did it.
And when I did, that enormous dog still had his mouth wrapped around that poor man's neck. I only went into the workshop after the beast had left.
Sorry. And why did you go in?
Well, oh, fine. I wanted to go through these pockets, okay?
Damn, old habits.
God damn.
He was going to rob the corpse. That explains why he remembered Knight's ring in so much detail.
Looking at me like that. I'm a great thief. I'm never stupid so low as to steal from a...
Well, I didn't steal anything either. The show ended just after I'd entered the room, and all the other inmates came trickling downstairs right after. I panicked, rushed back to the other workshop, and started my fake screaming.
And drop the glove in your haste, huh?
That was not my line.
Chill out, Edgeworth. God, you're just insistent. All right.
There you go.
I guess this all just about hangs together. Anything smell funky to you, Miles?
Other than whether Mr. Sword is the one who did it, I'd say one very significant question still remains. The question of how Knight made it into the prison proper from his holding cell in the detention center.
Whew, yeah, that one's a doozy.
Well, clearly he went through the officer. I also can't help but wonder about another key feature of Mr. Sword's testimony. Dog!
The donkey.
That dog's involvement can mean only one thing. Mr. Sword,
Yes. What is it?
were you the only prisoner that didn't go to watch the show?
I don't know. I didn't go to see the other prisoners. Well, no. There was one other who didn't.
Am I right in thinking that this person couldn't have watched the show even if he wanted to? Because that's clearly a guide dog!
Yes. How did you?
I knew it. I had my suspicions when we first ran into that black dog yesterday, but this confirms it. For a criminal that dangerous to end up in a place like this is unbelievable, but where is this person's cell?
You're going to see him?
Pertinent question, Kay.
Rip is muted.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Possibly...
Sorry, I needed to pee.
It's alright. No rush.
Who are we talking about here?
Him is not like the other prisoners, you know. He's special. Gets treated like royalty. But you didn't hear that from me. All I'll say is, if you value your life, you'll stay well away from him.
What? Will you please stop trying to scare us all the time?
The big cheese, huh? Well, I for one definitely value my life, so that sucks.
They keep him in maximum security. Which is over there.
Here's one I made earlier.
Maximum security. Oh, that's certainly one way of treating someone differently.
Yeah, the royalty.
Let's go there right now. Let's go.
Alright, quit being so mysterious and tell us who he is already.
Let's just say he's highly skilled when it comes to people's lives. Better than anyone, in fact.
That means
And,
literally nothing.
That's all I'm prepared to say on the subject. In fact, I may have already said too much.
Well, Milesy, anything you care to share? Or are you gonna leave Kay and I here in the dark too?
This third fucking stupid nickname you've given me, and I am not going to cooperate if you keep doing it. I have a name and you should use it. The mystery man in maximum security is an old acquaintance. Let's go pay him a visit. I suspect we'll find our dark canine friend there too.
We saw the dog, he's just outside.
Alright,
Let's
Miley
go.
Wiley.
Let's go. Fuck off. Let's go.
Oh, it's a pig.
Alright. It's dark.
Wow, it's pitch black in there. I can't see a thing.
But didn't you say that the Yatagarasu takes flight even in the dead of night or something? That's
Even in the depths of night, where Nova Bird dares to take flight.
Get it right, Edgeworth.
Run on,
Go on.
source to shine, the light of righteousness on the world's blight.
Isn't he's a thief, right?
And that one is me! For I am the great thiefy Yatakarasu!
Sorry, what'd you say, G? I didn't quite catch it.
I love the, pardon me, sorry. I shine righteousness on the world, but also, by the way, I'm a thief. That's what I do. I steal stuff.
Steals the truth.
Is it a thief?
Steals
Is it a
the
thief?
truth.
He's like Julian Assange kind of
Yeah.
figurine here.
Yes, pretty much.
I have
Goes
a
in
WikiLeaks. I have a WikiLeaks.
I suppose, actually, yeah, I see it. Whoa! You're one powerful performer.
Thanks. That doesn't help me see in the dark. Be human, not a free-legged raven.
Just left
Wow.
Just left them.
Thanks, guys. Really nice to see that you'll fucking stay with me in the face of
sorry.
certain danger.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
So, we need a voice of a maximum security prisoner.
Who is
Do we
it?
know it?
It is no one we know, a new character.
Oh, but Edgeworth knows him.
Edgeworth knows him from just generally.
This feels like a Tony.
This does feel like a Tony.
Oh,
I think
okay.
it feels like a Tony as well.
Tony, how about it?
What's the vibe? Are we going
Very
very calm, or are we going like?
spiritual, like sort of killer monk.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I see this guy.
Mr. Edgeworth.
That voice. I knew it.
It has been far too long.
You remember me?
I could hardly forget. How could I? After all, you are the one who put me away.
Mr. Edgeworth? Are you talking to that dog?
Yes, clearly, Kay.
Or is there someone else in there? Still can't see a danged thing.
Oh, but I am getting myself. Forgive me. I do not often receive visitors. One moment. I will turn on the lights.
He can do that?
He can.
What the fuck?
Oh, wow.
Ooh,
It's quite the cell, isn't it?
Oh, sweet Jesus.
That's horrifying.
Yeah.
Why
You
are
are
his
a
head like that?
heavy-footed lot. Am I right in thinking there are 3 of you in all? Very well. Perhaps we should start by introducing ourselves. I am Bodhidharma Canis. As you may have gathered, Mr. Edgeworth and I are old acquaintances.
Canis was a notorious assassin.
This game, there are so many assassins in this game.
Yeah,
There's
there's a lot
so
of those around.
many.
His name is Bodied Harm.
It is. And Canis for his dog.
Yeah.
Got a dog in him.
Some knew him as the Blind Butcher. His only weapons were a vicious hunting hound and a fearsomely sharp knife. His appearance was always announced by the sound of bells. The last sound his victims would ever hear. I don't think this guy did it either.
Well, Mr. Edgeworth, am I to guess why you have come to see me?
Is it too obvious? Is that why you're ruling him out?
It's just not fitting the vibe. I don't
Oh, fair enough.
understand. I don't understand why an assassin who kills people for money or power or some other reason would do this and still be in the prison.
Hmm.
Wait,
fair enough.
what? Why is it the
Unless
Watcher?
that's what he wants you to think. No, I'm kidding.
I mean, it could be that he killed somebody and then got all of this really cool stuff put in his cells. So.
Yeah, that's the point.
What did you say, G?
The Watcher from Marvel.
Ah, yes, I suppose I see it.
You know why I'm here. In fact, I'm willing to bet you know every detail of this sordid little affair already.
Yeah. Then I suppose we have nothing to hide from one another.
I fucking love. Oh.
Oh, that's cute.
Hey, that's adorable.
The blind assassin and his guide dog.
So who's the real murderer here?
Wow, indeed.
Your faithful canine friend is currently the chief suspect in a murder investigation. The person who found the body saw a dog with its mouth around the victim's throat.
Your witness is mistaken. Helmut
person
is a
put their
gentle
fucking-
soul.
Hmm.
He is my eyes, nothing more. It is absurd to think that he would do such a thing, isn't it, boy?
How long have you been here?
Clearly not long enough, or you'd have noticed him staring into your soul.
It's the crunching that I just heard.
Crunch.
There's
Come on. Yes. Yes, it is. You're a good boy, aren't you?
Helmut is more than a mere seeing eye dog. He's certainly no good boy. Oh no!
Oh.
Sorry,
I can't. Oh,
Sorry, Edgeworth.
Edgeworth, not a dog person. And he's certainly no good boy. He's also a trained killer. A weapon once used in this man's sordid trade. 2 swordids and 1
Yeah, I was gonna
statement,
say.
Edgeworth. I'm running out of words.
This witness of yours, he is trustworthy, I assume.
I wouldn't trust him as far as I could throw him, and I don't have that much upper body strength. Actually, that's not true. I have no idea. Edgeworth could be like extremely built under
He's got
that.
very wide shoulders.
Yeah, I need to hold on. I need to find a picture of Edgeworth in a bathing suit again. Give me a second.
It's closest we
It's
got
hot
is
rod
that
on
open
you,
shirt.
dude.
Yeah,
Best I can do, yeah, is
Edgeworth.
open shirt.
bathing suit.
The jacket says on.
Why am I still getting? He's got abs. He's got abs. So
Abs are there.
Could do it.
abs.
And he could always throw a part of.
Yeah, I guess.
For his wig.
Well,
yeah.
he's
Yeah,
also
that's
saying
what I'm getting at, yeah.
he might not have the arm strength, but he's definitely got the core strength. I can hardly claim that his testimony is beyond reproach.
A no, then? I thought as much. Yes, I did, Helmut. Yes.
It figures he already knew who our witness was. Is even your alibi. What were you doing between 8 and 10 a.m. yesterday morning, Mr. Canis? Or
During the
Canis?
show, you mean?
Is it Canis or Canis, do you think?
I have no idea.
I'd
Yes,
Canis.
This is K9.
Yeah, Canis, yeah.
I'm not sure, really.
No,
Maybe
But
it's
you
a-
would say Canis
Would you?
if you were talking. Yeah. Or the Latin is
Ah,
It's
okay.
Oh, well, there we go. Canis.
There
Thank
you
you.
go.
because A is always in Latin. The sound
Marvelous.
is
Thank
always
you. Thank you.
That's okay.
Interesting.
You're so welcome.
I was here, ensconced in these humble surroundings.
Oh, such a great word, ensconced.
I have developed a passion for wood carving, you see. An obsession, even. I was engrossed in it all morning.
And
Oh.
you have permission to engage in such a hobby? I can't believe someone would actually let you.
The warden and I have an understanding.
An understanding? That's ridiculous. This man shouldn't be allowed 1, let alone 5 chisels. That is too many. They're nothing but lethal weapons in his hands. And he has free biscuits with his tea.
Free!
That's too many!
I was carving Buddhist pieces at first, but by the 674th, my interest had begun to wane.
Wow, that must have taken forever.
Time is all I have, child. In any case, my focus has now shifted to pieces such as these.
Fancy.
Oh, Chessa.
Oh, that's really good.
I didn't know you played chess.
That is an interesting piece.
I mean, I like it. This
Yeah.
bucks.
Damn.
Burpers. It's awesome.
You play too, do you not, Professor? Prosecutor, excuse me? Perhaps one day you might indulge me.
Which reminds me of a
I don't know why I
puzzle.
went Professor there.
Don't!
Don't say his name.
One day I will make you like Professor Layton. One day.
That tall-hatted fuck. Oh my god, GG!
Oh, what did he do?
Not 5 things.
Oh,
Oh, please.
He's so large. Hard for him to do things.
He's just very stupid.
I'm also large and very stupid. It's hard, okay?
You're not stupid, Rip.
I'm a little bit stupid.
Well, you're not on Gigi's level.
Point.
Oh dear.
Though you may find my game rather rudimentary, I only began after my arrival here, I'm afraid.
What's that piece? A dog with 3 heads.
The Cerberus.
It's Cerberus, you uncultured swine.
No, it's not. It's the dogs of war. Bitch.
Well, excuse me for attempting the joke, but the line popped right up.
I'm sorry, were you under the impression this stream was a place for fun?
No, this is deadly serious.
Ah, yes. The dogs of war. You must forgive my little joke. Chess is, after all, a game of war. Soldiers, knights, castles. All doing their utmost to protect the king. All loyal to the last. I have always thought it strange that such a game has no place for a dog.
My god, it's just like fucking Black Butler all over again.
After all, what more loyal weapon could an army call upon? Still, it's simply a piece I made for fun. Fear not, I play by the regular rules, and with the regular pieces.
I can't imagine it's easy finding opponents to play here in prison, though.
Oh, I have my correspondent.
Correspondence chess, then. Sharing moves by post.
God, that must take forever.
It's so much fun though when you actually win.
Yeah!
Yes, even prisoners are allowed to send and receive letters. Their contents are inspected, of course. Although, I have yet to receive the details of my current opponent's next move.
Carved for fun. Carved for fun.
Oh, for fun.
Sounds like this current opponent isn't a resident here.
Who could it be?
I suppose you know the identity of the deceased, Mr. Callis.
His name was Bronco Knight, was it not? Poor unfortunate soul.
In pain, indeed.
In need. We're such fucking nerds.
Yeah, I mean, we all been new. You keep your ear to the ground.
My ears are all I have, Mr. Edgeworth.
Why am I not surprised that he's plugged into the prison's information network?
But perhaps he was not so unfortunate, after all.
What do you mean?
Mr. Knight's crime was a grave one. A crime for which he would have been made to pay dearly anyway. The attempted assassination of a president. That is no small matter.
Attempted assassination?
You were there!
No, Kay, shut up.
Wait, Mr. Edgeworth, did Mr. Knight...
Yes, we proved that he murdered his team leader, and that there was no attempt on the president's life. Could it be... Are they attempting to cover up President Wang's fake assassination scheme? Of course they are.
Whoa there, cowboy. You're saying the Bronxer didn't actually have a pop at the prez?
No, I didn't say those words at all!
I was hired to defend him on the charge of attempted murder.
You mean you don't know what really happened? So what, they blame the whole assassination thing on Mr. Knight?
It would explain why the committee was so keen to get involved.
And lo, the truth comes out.
Of course! They took you off the case to try and keep you away.
And swapped in that wiener kid to push through an attempted murder charge.
Did they change the name just to make that joke?
Awful.
Oh my
Terrible.
god. They
Fantastic.
actually did it. Cry.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
You're
Awful,
a wiener.
You're not the fighter! In other words, they're trying to cover up the truth.
So they really were trying to frame him. According to the guards, this night, was it? They tell me he was violently insistent that he had attempted no assassination.
Which would have come out anyway, when the case went to trial.
I am no expert in legal matters, but allow me to say this one thing. I know for a certainty that he would not have been the first inmate imprisoned on false pretenses. An uncomfortable fact, but a fact nonetheless. Yes, Helen. Yes, it is. Yeah.
Scritches.
The courtroom is not always the bastion of truth you believe it to be, Mr. Edgeworth.
No bastion of truth. I've heard something to that effect before. Yes. From a certain Interpol agent who doesn't have much faith in prosecutors.
Stop bringing up your ex.
That's
And
mad.
with good reason.
Wonder if we'll see him again. Oh, there he is!
God, you're really hung up
If you
on your
can't,
ex.
if you can't
Jesus.
see him, you can at least imagine him.
It was like a one-time thing.
You're not twisting
really
the truth behind those closed courtroom doors, too, are you?
Like a two-time thing.
Fueled by that kind of thinking, is it any
Kind of
wonder
a
the
great
courts produce
thinking.
nothing but falsities and lies? Sorry, but the truth doesn't need the likes of you to distort it today.
Like your breakfast
Okay, it was
system,
weak.
a lot. Like a lot. You remember his breakfast order.
So, I'm considerate.
You're considerate for people you care about, Edgeworth.
I'm just polite, my god.
Are you though? Are you polite?
Really?
Oh, he was very
I'm not
polite, that I
sure.
can attest to.
You can't see it, but I'm looking directly into the camera. I never was able to fully dispel his mistrust of prosecutors.
Yeah. Even Helmet understands. Don't you, Helmet? Yes, you do.
The baby.
The
He's a
truths. The truths revealed in court and your deductions. It is dangerous to trust either implicitly.
Ugh.
But I am not bitter. You are not the first to make me a subject of unfounded suspicions in recent days.
I don't think it was unfounded.
In fact, I was visited by another prosecutor only yesterday. He was accompanied by a judge.
Did he look 16?
It'd be hard for this guy to know how he looks.
I would like you to
Did he-
reconsider that
Did
question.
he sound 16?
I don't sound 16. God. Sound very
He
certainly
sounds
had
like a
the-
whiny little bitch.
You
He
sound
certainly
like
had
a
the-
whiny little bitch.
He certainly had the air of a pompous fop, yes.
Wow, I am so attached.
Oh, Eustace.
Do you have any idea how little that narrows the prosecutor's turning down? You could be talking about any fucking one! Except maybe Winston Payne, bless him.
Oh, that poor guy.
They even dragged the warden along, her distaste for me lingering unspoken in the air.
Not those two again.
Prosecutor Winner and Judge Gavel.
They went over my cell with a fine-tooth comb, but they left empty-handed. Yeah. They were looking for the murder weapon, I believe, to no avail. But I mustn't take it personal. Rumor has it they searched every cell in the prison, and still failed to find what they were looking for. I pray they weren't too disappointed. Yeah.
Can you find the
Interesting.
weapon? In
So the
prison?
weapon was either taken away or
It's disguised,
Or
hidden in plain
disguised.
sight.
or it melted.
Or it was like a meat dagger or something. Yeah.
Or it's still there.
Ice dagger.
Yeah? Maybe.
Or the chisels he has,
Or maybe that.
I am very surprised that has not been an Ace Attorney thing. It seems like the sort of thing that would come up.
Very Ace Attorney.
Yeah, you're right. Well, that posed more questions than it answered. What do we do now?
I'm gonna play chess. I don't know about you. So you know what? I'm taking my fucking break.
Lunch. It's lunch.
It's lunch. I'm taking an hour. I'm playing chess.
Yeah, good for you.
So its testimony is flimsy at best. I'll need more proper evidence if I want to take Canis on.
Well, I think that's quite enough chit-chat for one day. Helmet will show you out. Good boy, Helmet. Go on now.
Oh, yeah. I...
He's not showing us out permanently, right?
Let's get out of here! Come on!
What in the Scooby-Doo, for God's sake? Until next time, Mr. Canis.
It does pain me that our brief time must end, just as we were becoming reacquainted. I await your return, Mr. Edgeworth.
God, you have such a nice dog. Let yourself be likable.
Okay! Oh my god!
Fine.
Right, lads, I'm so
Brave
sorry.
girl.
I am absolutely gonna have to call it here. I have to get up at 6 tomorrow. And every day.
No.
That's my job.
Oh,
It
bless
is
you.
getting late.
Yeah,
That's
it
the
is.
wrong
I
button.
think I think we've come at. I think it's Can we
He's
go to
17.
the next one? Yeah, age unknown. I really like this guy, and I think it's really funny that Edgeworth now canonically has this whole like roster of extremely arch criminals that he's just put away
That he's
in,
put
the,
in prison. Yeah.
in the background.
Yeah.
I
It's
made
like,
a joke about I made a joke about this being Arkham a few sessions ago, but this really is just fucking Arkham Asylum all over again.
Something I forgot to point out is I like how his prisoner number is B055.
Yes,
boss.
Mr. Boss.
The boss.
He's the boss.
He is the boss.
He is very cool, and that was a very good voice that you did for him, Tony. Although it does remind me of another voice, and it is going to annoy me. I'll have to think about it.
Hmm.
But yes, so our cast of characters for this case is filling out nicely.
It is.
Yeah.
And a nice set of people.
We have one more left to meet, if I recall.
Ooh, very exciting. Right, I'm going to call it there. It was so lovely to have you all. And Ned, thank you so much for joining us. You were
Yes,
Thank you so
thank
much.
you.
I really hope
Really
you come
fun.
back again. It was so nice.
And we didn't
I'll
scare
keep
you off.
my Tuesday opens, yeah.
Oh, thank you. Great, perfect. Right, and with that, I'm going to say good night and have a wonderful week, guys. Love you all.
Yeah,
Love you all.
love you all.
Bye.
Take care.
Take care of
Love you
yourselves.
lots.
Good night, and catch you all next time.
Nights. Bye.
Bye bye bye.
Bye bye.